What is the number one thing that you can do as a dad of a daughter to help her throughout her life? I've got what I think is the answer coming up. Hi, I'm Monty. Welcome to the very first episode ever of Dad of Daughters, where we're raising dads, raising daughters. This is a channel that I hope will try to help dads of daughters on their quest to connect with their daughter and become her lifetime hero. It's my goal to use this channel to build a community of like-minded dads who are raising their daughters just like me. I'm going to do 2 videos a month to start. Each one of those videos will have a small piece of practical advice that I have learned on my own quest to become a hero to my daughter. I hope we can work on this together, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and joining this community. I know your time is important as a dad of a daughter, so let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the number one thing that I've learned to do to help my daughters throughout their life. And that number one thing is prayer. And I know that it sounds cliche, but I truly do believe in it. So when my oldest daughter was in elementary school, she's in college now, I started to get concerned about her teenage years because all these people were saying, wait until the teenage years. And so that kind of frightened me. So there was a gentleman that I met with every couple of weeks, and I asked him how the teenage years went for him. And he said, well, they went great. I said, really? He said, yeah, because I prayed for the teenage years when my daughters were younger. And so that really stuck with me. So I started to do that. And I can't even say that I started to pray for them every day, but every time someone would mention the teenage years, I would pray for them. And so what's interesting is that started me praying on other things for my daughters as well. So I started to pray for their husband. I started to pray for their transition to college. And here's what I know is that I can't point to anything specific to tell you that something happened as a direct result of prayer. They're still teenagers, they're still kids, and we can still have issues. But overall, I would say that it has gone smoother by praying for them and praying for those specific things. So here are 7 things that you can pray for your daughter. Number 1, her relationship with her friends. 2, the teenage years. 3, the middle school years. 4, the transition to college. 5, her husband. 6, her career. And 7, her role as a parent when she becomes married and has children. These are a few things that you can pray for your daughter. Obviously, there will be a lot more that you probably want to pray for her. If you would like a little bit more help with this, I've put a sheet on my website that challenges you to pray for your daughter for 2 weeks. And it also has those 7 things that I just mentioned to pray for your daughter for. Prayer is a really good habit for a dad to have established, and I highly recommend starting a prayer life. If you haven't, remember it's a little bit like running where you kind of have to start small, maybe 5 minutes to start, and then work up to longer times. But to me, it's really crucial, and I prayed for my wife all through high school, and that worked out pretty well for me. So thank you so much, YouTube, for listening, and this is my message in a bottle for this week. And I'm throwing it out into the YouTube ocean to see where it washes up. So please consider subscribing and helping me grow this community. And please keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and that if you are having significant issues with your daughter, please seek the advice of a good licensed counselor so you can get the help that you both need and you can start the process of connecting with your daughter. Take care, and we'll see you soon.